Oh, I got too much stuff going on. Should I keep the white thread? I guess I should. Trash. Well, let me try. Let me see. Is this it? Hmm. What the heck is mellow playlist? Hey y'all. I can't see anything. I don't see not a comment. Is it because y'all didn't comment yet? I was trying to do some music from Spotify, but it looks like we're not going to be. I'm not fully prepared for that, so it's not actually coming up. So yeah, maybe we won't be doing that. Prepared for that. So I could see. Oh, hey, friend. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, is anybody gonna say something? Cause I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Oh, I gotta put my earrings on. I'm wondering what is going on. I'm still trying to get ready. I'm about to. I'll show the fabric in a minute, and the pattern because it doesn't seem. Do I have instructions? Lord, it doesn't seem like it's super complicated, but that middle part of the pattern. Hello, Prem. How are you? Hi. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really hard, but it does look a little tricky though because of the I didn't even hopefully this let me do a test run at this fabric, this needle, because I'm pretty sure I'm probably need to change my needle at this point, but maybe not. So I'm actually doing view B, I guess, the sleeveless version, and it's a longer version. So I think it'll be long enough for a dress. I didn't measure it out, but I'm confident enough. I think it's long enough to act as to where am I from? I could say I grew up in New Jersey. If you know where that's at. All right, let's do a test run. See if that works. Seems like it's sewing pretty good. We'll go with it. So this is a fabric that I'm going to be using. I got this fabric in Chicago. Now, as you can see right here, it does fray. So that's going to be, I'm going to definitely have to serge all the edges like as I sew. I don't typically like to serge everything ahead of time because that's a lot of serging for me. But I do, let me see here. I will actually serge these pieces though because they, oh, I don't need this. I'm like, what is going on? They definitely will fray a lot eventually if I don't. So we're just trying to get everything set up. And I do have to use bias tape that, yeah, I just looked at all that today. So I do, it's calling for single fold, but I have double fold, so I guess I'll just have to cut it. If I even do that part on here, so we'll see, because I may not, so. Hold on, I'm just trying to get my handy dandy music that I usually play. Get that started. Thanks, friend. Hey, Sabs. How you doing, friend? Yeah, the fabric is nice, but it's one of those fabrics that have, like, you know, if you accidentally snag something or whatever, it put like a little run. It's kind of like that other fabric I had with the hearts before, but it's not as bad as that, at least I don't think. But I want to show y'all something. Like, do y'all see these pattern pieces? This is the part, these two pieces right here is going to be more of the tricky part. So we gonna see. This is something I would prefer to do offline, but I'm confident. I think we can do it, because it's not a lot of steps to this. It's only 23 steps to this whole thing, but we'll see. We shall see. Hi, Diane. I'm good, Sabs. But this here, another day above ground. Definitely something to be thankful for. You know, take it a day at a time. But is anybody else sewing anything tonight? I know y'all not going to be sewing this, for sure. That's what I do know. But the first thing I'm going to do is secure those corners, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to put the pieces in there. So I called myself going over the instructions ahead of time, and I think I just took the instructions with me, and I never went over them. I just had them with me. So we definitely will be doing this tonight. You said you just would, well, yeah, because what time is it where you at, Sabs? Because I know, we already know you be getting your sew on. That's something that we all know. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is just to secure like to kind of secure around. So this thing, so like I could barely see. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. So I was like, it's late where you at. Anyway. What was you making? I will say what I made last week that I posted. I have another one to post. Brittany's thing. If you're into like casual, what is it called? Loungewear, I guess, or even that would be considered like a sportswear. That outfit, I didn't put it in my description when I posted it, but I did. I think I said it in my stories that I raised the, that I lowered. I added, I'm like, girl, what? I added 3 inches to the top. Now, in the front part of the top, I could have easily maybe just added 2 inches to it, because it could have been a little bit shorter because the pants come up so high, like the joggers. But when, you know me, I'm always like my hands up or doing something anyway. So when I do that, you do see a little stomach. Oh, girl, new look patterns. Them new look, you know what I like about, I like new look patterns because they're like simplistic, but they're like kind of edgy. It's just, I don't know between the instructions, like I don't know if the people been talking to each other, that because that usually be an issue. Like for me, when it comes to news, not all the time though, but man, at one time, but one dress, I think I wound up throwing it away. But that dress was so cute, but it was just, it was such a mess that I was like, never again. Like I think, and then that also that jacket that one time we was trying to make, I said, yep, never again with that as well. So new look, like. But you know, I do think their patterns are like, they have a lot of like simple, simplistic, cute patterns, but they're just their directions just. I was telling someone too, with theirs, you just got to know what you're doing and then use their pattern, because their instructions aren't always the clearest. But I do like their patterns though. Oh, well, you good. Sab said it is y'all, because she don't have no problem. But it also could just be too, like, I know for me, when I'm reading instructions sometimes, I'm like, what? I do be feeling like a little borderline. I don't know what it is, but I think it's because I really be trying to just look at the picture, and I be trying to skim through the instructions, but like follow it through the picture instead of reading the instructions and looking at the picture and going about it that way. So I do know where I be, the errors of my ways. But yeah. So now that I reinforced both of those corners, it's saying like to cut into that. So that is what I'm going to do. But like I said, I really want to kind of take my time and do it, because this fabric is very sensitive. It's cute, but I don't want this to be another outfit that doesn't make it. So I was like, let me just take my time. But it's a lot of stay stitching this thing. I'm like, child, you want to get somebody else to do it. So now they want you to stay stitch front edge of your front. Oh, I already did that part. Reinforce neck edge of yoke. Oh, from the other piece. Has anybody ever even made this? I've had this pattern for a long time. But, you know, we're going to follow what they say to do. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Well, that's a good thing to do. Child, you had a patience for that. Sab's got patience. I ain't even mad at you for that.
If a woman does this pink salt pack for just 1 week, she'll notice a flatter belly and way less bloating. Grab a pen and paper.
So, I'm like these reinforcing stitches. And put them in here. Child. Finish neck edge. Are they talking about this side? Not this thing. Oh, this fabric is yo, this fabric is super sensitive. It's already, I think I'm gonna try to change it and put a smaller needle. Cause just in me doing that one stitch, it's like put a hole in my, yeah, let me see, put a hole in my stuff. I need to get my clapper. But I think that's what I'm gonna wind up doing is changing a needle. My needle might be too big. I think I'm gonna try to get it like a 8-12 needle. Cause just from me like kind of back stitching it, I'm like, do I see a little ball? Yes, I did keep my iron down on my fabric. Try to hold this thing down. You want to see how this fabric. I think I would have preferred to use like Ankara. Because Ankara, like you can just when you iron it, it just stays. And that's the one thing I do like about it. I'm gonna have to put pins. Through that. Not me jacking my knee up. What I think I'm gonna do is put some a little bit of hem tape in some spots just to keep it down, and then I can sew over so it can be nice and flat. Cause I really want this to work. Like I want this outfit to work out. If I put it in certain spots, perhaps it will do just that. Then I can sew it down. Let me see my comments over here. Hi, Ultra Bling Bling. So tomorrow is Angel's last track meet for the season. And when I tell you, I'm happy about that. Just to be able to get a little break. Ooh, this thing is not. Okay, so I kind of put some tape on there to kind of keep it so we can get it, but I'm still going to stitch over top of that, but I just needed to get it flat enough down so that I can sew it, because this fabric, again, it frays and it doesn't press well. Like it doesn't stay down. So I put a little bit of the hem tape in there to kind of help it. You know? Let's see here. So, Sabs, what time do you be going to bed? Like, what time you got to get up in the morning? I'll try to put, let's see. Ty, you still in here? Are you sewing anything? Well, I know you have your stuff for Thursday, but wait, did your fabric come? Did you start working on the outfit again? Because I know that the fabric was playing games with you. Oh, let me go get another needle real quick, y'all. Can I get through here? Oh, I didn't get cleaned up. Yes, I'm going to try using a thinner needle so it doesn't break through my fabric like that. Oh, nice. Well, at least you got a soft fabric this time, Cheryl. My sleeping pattern is all over the place. It's the night ones. Whoa, Sabs. I'm gonna have to read that over again. I'm like, wait, what? You a night owl? So this, y'all got that. I'd be knocked out. Unless I was out, I would be knocked out. So you gonna start working on it? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, look. Well, that makes sense. I'm such a morning person. It is ridiculous. Like I feel weird if I be sleep after a certain time, even if it's like, girl, you don't even need to be up yet. But it's just like, why isn't that bent all the way down like that? glad I used white thread though instead of black. Because it blends really well, but... Ooh. See that? Like, sewing it down. You can't really even see the white thread in there. So that's good. It blends really well for that. But ooh. And then we gotta put them two pieces together. All right, y'all. So now we have these two pieces that now we want to put pin yoke focus right sides together, stitch center front, stitch again away from the seam allowance, trim, press. Okay, so now we're gonna where's my pins? Thank you. Yeah, the fabric, this fabric was like, it was a $2.99 or $3.49 a yard or something. And oh, wait a minute now. When in Chicago, oh, I didn't, y'all, I didn't, no wonder this thing, I didn't sew all the way down. Crap, no wonder this end part is the way it is. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do this. Now I have to take this one little part out because I didn't bring it all the way down. And it definitely didn't catch the whole thing. Like some of these fabrics be super delicate that it's like they be nice, but in my opinion, it ain't really worth it like that. But because I don't really, I don't know fabrics all that well, I just know like, oh, I like this, I know this will work for this. But the way how it actually, like the fibers and all of that way I would have known like, oh yeah, this is nice, but it'll fray, it'll do this or do that. And because I don't know that, it's like I know it when I start sewing with it. And that's what I'm experiencing like right now, because I didn't know like this fabric be doing all this. It's not like the obvious fabrics, and I don't know what kind of fabric this is. But what I do know is you got to be super gentle with it or else. So I'm like, ooh, let me go back and fix, go back and fix this. that's gonna be. Yeah, it's a great price, but how long is it gonna hold up? That's the magical question. It's a really good price. That's why I was like, oh wait, I think I got like 4 or 5 yards of it because I normally just get 3 yards or something. But when I wasn't sure. I thought I was going to use this for my frocktails look. Um, so I needed to make sure I had enough for like the cape part. But then I realized like the inside of the fabric is white, so I needed a fabric that also had the same, color and design in the inside. Um, and so that's why I decided to go ahead with Ankara because we already know that it's the same on the inside as well. So yeah, but I don't really think this will be like a hard sew. It's just gonna be delicate because I don't want to mess the fabric up. So if I feel like if I just take my time, then we should kind of be okay. Like, hopefully. But it's got this one little part, and that's right where but I'm scared to take. We can't be right here at the beginning having those issues. Chill. That one little thing of not seeing that. I'm like, we did not bring this all the way down. So now I have to go back. Just gonna have that one little part. And y'all, we're just gonna have to let it be. Oh, brocade does that does fray a lot. Like with brocades, I always serge my edges and before I wash it to help so it doesn't fray even more. But just working with it, it's like that's definitely probably I would say a fabric that you want to like serge all your pieces when you cut them out, or use a zigzag, like rotary cutter or whatever to cut it. See y'all, it's gonna have this little piece. It's like a little dent right there because yeah, I just was not taking that whole thing out. I was too afraid that it's going to rip through the darn fabric. So starting off with issues. Now, do I take this all the way down to the bottom or to, yeah. So we're gonna keep moving. And this fabric is like, it's kind of like flowy, it's like nice and soft. It's like perfect for summertime. I mean, it's super hot now. So, the only thing that's perfect for this weather is staying in the house. It just be too much. So we're gonna do now 5/8. The seam allowance, I see. The thing for tonight is to minimize having to use the seam ripper. So we already had to use it once. And we're just at the beginning. So, yeah. course, they're talking about trimming. But like I said, I am going to actually serge that off because um, we're going to serge. Hold on, I'm going to be 2 seconds. Serge that with one little piece and then press it. So yeah, go ahead and serge that on up so we don't have to worry about that fraying. I'm gonna go ahead and press it. I need to put some water in this iron. So this is what that front piece right now is looking like. So far with that, okay. Now, we are only on step 5. So pin yoke front to upper section of right and left front, matching notches and large circles, clipping yoke front where necessary. Stitch. So you putting the right and the left on there. Oh gosh. So this would be left front. Sure. So anyway, so I'm assuming like this. So this would be the left. Here goes this. Here go the. This is the tricky part, y'all. So I gotta make sure I'm actually putting this to the right side. Hopefully.
It's trade show season, and Sherry's doubling down on that booth in 2007. Philip ordered from some overseas operation. Crane gets here.
I am glad that I'm able to, hi, bruh, that I'm able to work on some of these older patterns that I've had for years. Because I'm not really kind of a like a PDF pattern girl like that. But I have so many patterns, so like trying to work through them, I think this is kind of really pushing me to do that. And then also too, making sure that, because when you open it up, you all right in there? think that's should be right. Yeah, that's giving like that should be right. So let's just do one side at a time. Listen, that is, but you know what? We all go through that, Sass, because I be like, I say all the time, I don't like to search all of my stuff, especially if it's like knits. Like, I'd rather save that fabric for, save my threads for other things, because I don't necessarily, for me personally, I don't need to serge all of my stuff. I don't like them ripples to be in there. But with brocade, those rules do not apply. Like, you have to serge all of those pieces, because it is pure hell. Trying to do it as you do it. It is like brocade, and I have a couple of brocade pieces that I have. Both I got from Temu, and when I'm ready to cut into them, I have to really have like a woosah moment and just be like, all right, you're gonna have to do some extra steps, because brocade ain't having it. That is one fabric that you just cannot be playing around. Yes, and satin. Hey, Chris. But I don't really do a lot of satin. You know what? I'm glad you said that, Diane, because I actually have some satin. I think it's a little stretch satin that I'm using to make a birthday outfit. It's not for my birthday, for a birthday that I'm attending, but thank you for that, because yeah, I definitely would have missed that. I definitely would have missed it. And I'd have been pissed. All right, so now let me put the other side to it. Like I said, y'all, this pattern piece is like, this part is, I want to say, probably by far the most trickiest thing to do. So you said your seam your seam line was going. Yeah, but you know, part of the reason why I don't like to serge too, because you don't want to be cutting it off. And I know you can actually, like, I know you can take your knife out, but sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but my serge, like, I don't be trying to mess with it. Like, I keep the dials the same. I don't try to just play around with it, because it seems like when you start messing with stuff, you just can't get it back to its rightful place. And then I be switching stuff, changing the knobs on the side, not really halfway knowing what I'm doing. And so, yeah, I can never get it back. But I know I can probably look at videos and YouTube, but the likelihood of finding the one you need, child, it'd be too much. So child, I'm a little nervous. Yup. Been there, done that. That's why I said you guys definitely serge, because that thing will fray and fray and fray. It's almost like how much can this fray as you work with it? Because like this fabric is fraying too. Like, look at it. You'll see how it's just fraying away. Fraying its little heart away. That's why I'm being like very gentle with it. And I am doing 5/8 of a seam allowance, so I still have like wiggle room here, but this thing is just spraying. Just a friend, child. Just a friend, so. Like, I'm barely touching it, and it's just all sensitive and stuff. But I want to see when you open this side out, because is it... Child. Ooh, I'm a little nervous. Especially if nobody has ever made this before. Oh, me be the first. And for those that came in, if you didn't see the thumbnail, I'll show you what I'm working on again. I just hope, I feel like I got these pieces on the right way. Because it's like just the left to the right. So I want to look at it like, I feel like it's making sense. I mean, it does. Let me press this piece out. And it does have pockets too. I think I'm gonna have to wind up serging a pocket though before I do put that in, because I don't see how that's gonna be. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't see how that's gonna be possible to do that after the fact with all this fraying and stuff going on. I want to press these seams first, and then I'm going to serge, because I just want to get it flat as I possibly can before I yeah. And then I can show y'all. It seems like it's forming. You know, I always try to picture it in my head to see if it makes sense. It is making sense. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not. But let's just say, we're going to say it's a good thing. Oh, yeah. Did you eat? Oh, okay. Make sure when you get situated to put the food up, then you're done. I think this will be a good color block thing too, but because again, I said, oh, let me try this out, and you know, if it's a go, then I'll do it again. But the way how it's shaped with the style lines, I think it'll be a good color block situation. So I'm gonna show y'all, this is how the front is coming together. Ooh, coming together. So you see that big hole in the middle, and that's because all of the bringing this, you know, yeah, this is where the magic about to start, the crisscross applesauce. So let me go ahead and serge these two parts, and then we can go to the next part. I'll be right back. I said maybe if I can, I will see if I can get a way to do a better setup. Even though all of my stuff is literally like kind of right here in a line. But if y'all see all that fabric and stuff I have back there, I know y'all can hear me, but I don't know. I'll be feeling like all weird that I still was off the camera. Um, but my space is, you know, such a limited space, y'all. We just sitting here trying to make it work. Okay, so now it's saying pin lower sections of right front and left front, right sides together. Lower. See, I think also too when I'm online, I don't know what it is. My brain be trying to make me have a comprehension problem. Like before I could even, it really, yeah. Remember that song, "Your Mind Playing Tricks on You"? That's really like a thing, okay? Because I immediately just got flustered like that fast. It's like, what? And of course, after I looked at the picture, I'm like, oh, they want us to come down here and do this part first, and then we're going to work our way back up. But at first, reading the instructions, I'm like, what the hell? What are they talking about? So, look at stuff fraying. Oh, this thing is fraying bad. Now this is considered, it's a tunic, and it's just a pullover tunic. So I cut 10, and I'm a little nervous about that, but I think I should be okay because the arms are open. Since I opt to do it sleeveless, I think it would be really cute with the long sleeve too. So I might have to, even for like when it starts to get cooler. And maybe, I love me like my little thigh-high boots. But we'll see how it comes out, because if it comes out like how the picture looks, then fine. But I kind of almost wanted a fabric that had a little bit more stiffness to it, just a little bit, so it can have that dramatic front. But we'll go with this because we need to see how it works first, and then I can play around with it afterwards if I like what it's doing. If not, well. Oh, I am doing Vogue, and y'all know I keep saying I'm not doing no more Vogues on here, and I wind up doing it. But Vogue 9335. So I'm doing view B right there, just a sleeveless one. It's a little bit longer. This pattern came out, I think this is an older pattern. Come on, where's the date at? Yep, 2018. So yes, it's a oldie but goodie. But I'm really trying to just get into my older patterns, because I mean I have them, and then with everything that's going on with the patterns company these days, yeah, it's time to start pulling them out, get them sewn up. Some patterns I have, I'm like, girl, why did you even buy this? So it might be a good hacking something, I guess. Be a good hacking moment. There's some patterns I have about 5 and 6 of the same pattern. But when something's $1, because back then when I was getting them like that, you can get them for $1 or $2, and that wasn't really like killing nobody. Well, it wasn't like hurting my pocket like that to get several of them, because I used to, cut them up a lot. I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna do this and hack this or whatever. So Y'all know the drill. I'm about to just serge that one little part real fast. Y'all see my mess over there? But it's all right. We family. So y'all feel like I just left y'all. Alright, serge, we got that done. Back. Now, y'all, I have a white party to go to Saturday. It's white and pink, but I'm just going to accessorize with pink. Because, I mean, even though I have a pink shirt on, pink is, you know, it's not my go-to color. Now, if it was white and blue, they would have been on to something. But it's not, so I think I'm going to just make an all white because I have pink accessories. I have pink shoes. Do I have a pink bag? I don't think so. I don't think, but either way, I'll figure something out. But I do have pink earrings and pink shoes. But I need a quick something to make. And what I want to do, it's not necessarily hard, but it's like, I don't know if I really want to. It's like time-wise. Like I want to be able to. What? Is this? I think this fabric is. I got this imprint on it. I think this. Me sewing this fabric is. Pressing it is leaving a mark on my ironing board. So I don't know what's up with that. Like I see this imprint on my iron board. I need to actually get me a new iron board cover. I know people be making them. I have no desire to do that. But then I'm also like, do you want to actually still buy one though? But mine's look like I've been working, doing a lot. It just I definitely need another cover. It's sad. But I'm seeing a lot of marks on there, but this looks like it's the print from this. So let me find out, because this fabric has been washed. Wait a minute. Is all we actually doing is hold up one damn minute. No way.